It is currently 9:45 p.m. in Brisbane City, Australia, 21st of October 2022. My name is Mikey Nakada. I learned something recently. Something about Twitch's new... Something about the ads. Well, long story short, I heard that Twitch is encouraging their streamers to, self-sabotage by increasing the amount of ads playing within 1 hour. I think the amount that you have to reach is like 8 minutes per 1 hour stream. But maybe that hasn't been applied on me yet. I disable the ads, but the ads keep playing and I have no control over when the ads will play. So rather than having no control of it, I decided to, take control and make it so that every 1 hour it plays about 3 minutes of ad, and that begins at the 30-minute mark and 1 hour and 30-minute mark. So at least I get to, figure out when I want the ad to play. I might just switch the ad schedule off to see what happens if I completely disable the ads, because it does ruin the engagement. I really don't like the ads to interrupt every stream that we do. Apparently it's taking my feedback when I try to switch it off. Alright, give us a sec. Okay, there it is. Well, I'd like to understand more about you, why you decided to disable Ads Manager on Twitch. Your feedback will be used to improve and develop our products. Thank you for your time. Am I a Twitch affiliate or partner? I'm an affiliate. Yes, moving on. How long have you been using Twitch? More than 3 years, yeah. Which of the following activities, if any, have you performed on Twitch in the past month? Paid to gift a subscription, watched a broadcaster on Twitch, broadcasted myself on Twitch. What's Twitch, the video game? Redeem channel points for a reward in a streamer's channel. I did that. Paid to subscribe to a channel on Twitch. Chatted with other viewers on Twitch. Yeah, I do that, obviously. I did this in the past, bought bits. You mentioned that you've recently broadcasted yourself on Twitch. When you broadcast on Twitch, roughly how many viewers do you tend to get at each time? I am a less than 10 viewer, Andy. Loud and proud. Did you recently opt out of using Ads Manager on your channel? Yes. You mentioned that you recently opted out of using Ads Manager to your channel. Which of the following best describes why? Select up to 3, huh? In general, I don't want ads on my channel. Running ads make me lose viewers. This doesn't necessarily apply to me, but I understand how it might apply to other people. My mods can't access Ads Manager, so I guess this is a problem that somebody else pointed out. Ads Manager doesn't have enough scheduling and flexibility. That's also true, actually. I prefer a third-party ad scheduling tool. I wonder why. I have no option to pause my ad schedule. Actually, no, I never had that problem. Revenue from the ad isn't worth it. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really care about the revenue that I get. It's not life-changing or anything. Plus, I am employed, after all. I don't need this money. So if I had to select up to 3, then I'll pick this then. Is there any other feedback you'd like to share with the team about Ads Manager? So why do you make this compulsory if I have nothing to say? I just don't want it. I'd rather have the option to enable/disable the ads. There we go. Thank you for responding to our survey. We will ask for some general info in the next few questions, including your preferred contact information. Please note that you must be 18 years or older to participate in research activities. I decided to not show that side of the questionnaire due to personal info. We thank you for your time spent taking this survey. Your response is being recorded. That's awesome. Can you take me back? I guess that's that. Right, so now that I disabled the ads, my worry is that there's going to be ads playing in an uncontrolled manner this time. So people who are already subscribed obviously won't get the ads, but people who aren't or can't afford to be, and to be frank, I don't really care if they are subbed or not. I'd rather them not getting the ads than getting it. I don't like this discrimination that happens for people who can't pay to keep the ads away. By turning this off, I hope that we're not getting more ads, but likely there will be. So I've been contemplating on this for a while. It's been a week since I found out that there's been that change of like 8 minutes per stream for probably partnered streamer, I'm assuming. If there is no way to switch these ads off, it's likely that we're gonna have to move to YouTube. I simply just don't like the way it is forced, especially for the type of stream that I do, which is just chatting, solely just chatting. There's really no gaming with the things that I do here, so I would rather a platform that doesn't ruin engagement. I would sacrifice latency over that any day. I can't have every 3 minutes taken away from the conversation. So what can you do, right? So now that I got that out of the way, now I want to share you a little story. There was this TikTok video that Jelly was sharing where the guy is explaining his experience that he has had with was it an in-law? Something about sister's husband's house or something, or the details don't really matter. But anyways, it was a story all about the kidnappings that's been happening in America. Where there was a van waiting outside, or was it a truck? I don't really remember. And there's a woman, knocking on the door, banging, screaming for help. And then I guess the brother-in-law, decided to peek outside, and he spotted the van, right? And he thought something was sus. The sister decided to call the police. This is where Jelly and I's conversation got heated. So the sister, after calling the police, warned the woman outside. They called the police, and they're coming. So the story continues to the point where I guess the woman that's banging on the door hears that. She starts running back to the van along with 4 other men that were just hiding in the bushes, runs towards the did I say van or truck? It doesn't matter, but yeah, the vehicle. That's pretty much where the story ends. So what got me confused was I wouldn't have called the police. Sorry. I wouldn't have told them that I called the police. But Jelly, she was saying that she would have told them that she called the police already. Jelly, you want to talk about your point? If I say it, it's not going to sound as good as coming out of you. You would call the police and tell them why.
No. So first, I understand both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I understand your side, my side. But I just feel like I would tell them, I called the police, you need to go. At that moment, I think my life is in danger. I want them to go away. So I would say, I called the police already. They're going to help you. If they really need help, they know that I'm helping them. I call the police. If they don't need help, they try to do some horrible things, they know that I call the police, they can't do anything to me. So I feel like I'm more secure.
Because you called the police. So now you get to warn them that the police is coming, and that's likely going to, I guess, drive them away from the place. So you feel a lot more secure. Okay. The reason why I wouldn't have told them that the police is coming is because I want them to stay there and get caught.
That's a dangerous move.
Letting them go is even more dangerous in my opinion.
This society, full of cameras, they will record the plate number, those people's face, then you go chase them. Because maybe they link to other people's criminal record or something, what they did. But if you trap them at that moment, what if they did something to me? They break inside.
Yeah, but they made so much noise already. They're attracting attention already.
Then what if they think, oh, I attract attention already, why not just make it bigger? I just want to kill those people.
But how do they know that people are inside?
If not inside, then...
Because it's late in the evening. It's late at night, right?
So they expect someone at home.
Yeah, like 2 a.m.-ish or something? That's what the guy said?
1 to 2 o'clock, I think.
Yeah. So how do they know that, people are inside?
Clearly, they not come here for stuff.
Actually, no, that was a stupid question. I shouldn't have asked that. Because we don't know if, they had lights on or something like that. I don't know if they were sleeping or they were awake the whole time.
And clearly, I don't think they're after for stealing things. They're after for people. They want to kidnap you.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's human trafficking, yeah. Probably.
So I want them away from me.
What I was saying was you hide and you keep them there so that when police comes, they know exactly what's going on rather than tell the story. Yeah, go ahead.
What if the police come late? How do you make sure the police come in 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Maybe they take like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. I want them away from me as far as possible. So I feel like I'm safe. And maybe they realize that, they call the police. I'm gonna go away. I find next target. I will give up on this one. At least I'm safe.
Yeah. Like, I understand your side now. Like, before I didn't, because to me, that's like something that I wouldn't do because you're just, moving the, do you understand inevitable? Like something that would definitely happen to like a later day. To me, if they're going to do something back, rather than spending months and months worrying about when they're going to come back, I'd rather have them caught there and then.
But you are trapped in yourself inside a danger.
But you're going to do that for months and months after if they run away.
Yeah, but I need to think about maybe you're not alone at home. We have children. What if they're in danger?
At that point, I don't know how warning them that the police is coming is gonna help. 4 guys and 1 woman, right?
That's we know that there's 4 people around. Maybe there's more in the van or in the car, truck or something.
Like, you're right, they could break in, and maybe in that situation we probably won't be able to like analyze the situation as maybe, you know, they're in a hurry, or maybe they don't really have plans.
You don't know what they come here for. Maybe they just crazy wants to kill you. If you trap them there, then what if they do something that insane? You don't know they're crazy people or what. So I want them to away from my house, away from my territory, then figure out how to catch them later.
I think what worries me more is when you tell them that the police is coming, you've told them that you're inside.
But even...
I feel like that's also a gamble.
But even I don't tell them. Maybe they know that they've been seeing us all night, that our light was on. So our car is parking there. Middle of night, there's a noise from the house. They know we are home.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't know enough.
Yeah, I just want them away. Stay away from my entrance. Stay away from my backyard.
If I hear them breaking in, I want to figure out a way to trap them inside. I want to make sure that they don't come back.
Yeah, if yourself or both of us, maybe, but if there's a children at home, I'm thinking about first is keep everyone safe in the house, then figure out how to catch them later. Yeah,
I don't like that risk, like catching them later when they're right there. Maybe I'll go to jail that night. It's my house, right? My territory. I know exactly where things are.
We should buy some the metal, you know, the baseball, that metal.
The aluminium bat. Thank you very much.
I'm not hungry, but I don't want to eat.
Have ramen or something. Oh, you already had ramen. Yeah, that's the story. I neglected to mention that the van had all the doors open, so it was an obvious, you know, kidnapping situation where the person who was banging the door obviously wanted them to come out or let them open the door, and they're just going to flood inside and catch whoever they can probably and then just rush out. So yeah, just a difference in perception. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you would do. Would you warn them that the police is coming, or would you not? Okay, so I tried to keep that first story part short today because we got a lot of comments to go through, I believe. Okay, starting from our oldest comment in the video where I was talking about how I was black-pilled and all that, titled "I'm so sick of everyone," our longtime buddy Enigma is saying this is something new and I like it. I'm glad you did, because I was worried how people will receive the kind of messaging that I was trying to release. I received the heart from Eli. I learned how to say Eli now. I've been saying Ellie for so long because of like the Last of Us influence where the name Ellie keeps getting repeated. I thought that was the correct way to say it, but it's not. Alright, so moving on to the next video. I uploaded the video titled "We went to a Disney exhibition at Goma." So this is another personal vlog that I was doing to update you guys on what's been happening within the week. Betty was asking, "You cutting back on electricity bills? So dark." I look better in dark. I don't know. I think it's blinding. I personally like it dark. My monitors are all dark. Lighting is not too bright. I can see the keyboard fine. I can see the desk fine. Yeah, and I also lower a little bit of not saturation, what do you call it, gamma, and contrast as well on my camera side, because I just don't want that to blind me too. My eyes are very sensitive to light and I don't understand why. Glasses, this one definitely helps, but when I look over from like dark mode screen, right, where Google has that dark mode thing going on, and then I'll look over to the camera and it's so bright, I just can't handle it. So it's okay. Who's coming in to actually have a look at, you know, what I look like anyway? We're all here to just listen to me, aren't ya? Who is actually watching this? I almost offer nothing for the visuals, so there's really no negative over here. That was the longest way to just say, deal with it, Betty. Alright, and here is Jelly saying, please contact my lawyer for some legal issues, because she wasn't happy that her footage, you know, several footage, has been featured on the video. I thought she was pretty cute and I really wanted to, you know, show off the cuteness, and there she is. But maybe I'm a little biased because, you know, I love her so much. Alright, so with the next comment, Aka has sent us a feedback of the things that I've been talking about in this particular video, where I was responding to some of the comments that he was making in the video called "I'm so sick of everyone." Aka here says, "Thanks for sorting through what I said so thoroughly. I'm somewhat horrified by how you took my comment at first, and I'm sure there's much yet to be said. At the heart of the issue, however, is me communicating inadequately, that's for sure. I suppose my initial reaction to what you said in your previous was fueled by my experience being quite the opposite of yours. I strongly believe that the experience one has online, including myself, is formed by yourself." He probably means your own, right? "Since I disagreed with your perception? Yeah, I searched fault in an action of yours, what you watch, who you give the time of day, etc. I could have made a better job to dampen the blow of that since, as we discussed, I did make some unfair assumptions. Part 2 in the DMs, much love. PS, I got A or E, very slightly though, very consistent gaps." Yeah, so that was in regards to the personality test that I was giving out to people to see if it's correct or not. If you want to know more, you're welcome to check out the video. And in the DMs, I'm not about to expose him, obviously, this is a private message, so I'm not gonna be able to show on screen, but to sum it up, he has clarified his intention with the things that he wanted to say, but it just came out the way it did. And after he explained that to me further, I felt better about it. I really did appreciate him going beyond what he could have just, ended it with, in order to make sure that, there was really no misunderstanding between us. And that gave me hope, actually. Throughout my time being online, I've spoken to a lot of people who is quick to give up whenever there's a conflict that arises between myself and them. There was a time when I had a conflict with this particular streamer who, in my eyes, did something wrong, and I wanted them to explain why they did the things that they did. But it ended in a short reply that doesn't explain anything, and I've been blocked by them, so that's just one example. There's been many other conversations that ended very sourly, and after that is just excommunicado, and it's so unfortunate because I feel like we could have had a great thing with every single one of them, but sadly, yeah, our friendship is not worth the fight. And what Aka was trying to do here, the fact that he's trying to end the conflict gives me so much hope, and I really love that about this guy. I think that's what it takes to strengthen a relationship. I don't think there's trust in a friendship where there's no conflict being solved between them, in my opinion. I mean, of course, you get the vibe with them, but I think when it comes to trust, that's like a different layer of friendship that you'll have to peel by, I guess, clashing a little bit. But after you overcome that, it's gonna be a whole new experience. And I feel like we got through that today, so I'm pretty happy about that. Today as in like a few days ago, because this comment was 6 days ago to be exact. But that's all the comment for this weekly update vlog. Moving on to the Kirby series. In part 4 of the Kirby videos, Jelly was claiming that I was bullying her. I was not, okay? Now whatever she says, do not believe her, she's insane. Part 5 of the Kirby video, Aka was asking, does the unborn child get financially compensated for the trauma these videos cause? If you get us to 1,000 subscribers, they might. From the latest video that I uploaded titled, I need a name with a car in it, I received so many suggestions, and I am very happy about that. Thank you very much for contributing. I will definitely add those to the list of names that I have reserved for just in case. Alright, Akami was suggesting, and also nice to see him back, suggesting Erica. Erica is such a common name, but it's also a nice name. But there's just so many people named Erica, I just don't know if it's the right name for a child. It's gonna be 1 in 1,000, 1 in a million of Ericas out there, right? And Akami also suggests Kaori. Yeah, Kaori is also a common Japanese name and not too hard to pronounce. Like, it's not bad. Yeah, I don't really have a particular problem with it. It's just, it's also another common name. Probably more common than Erica, right? Well, this person is someone that I'm not familiar with, but I'm grateful that you decided to watch the video and suggest a name. Iron Nomine is suggesting Kanae. I don't know why I'm pronouncing it like that. Kanae is also not a bad name, but if I'm reading it in the Westerner's accent, I don't know if it will accurately be pronounced. Like, people are already struggling with my name, so if this name is worse, how bad is it going to be? I worry about that sometimes. But I'll add this to the list of names, thank you very much. General Motors is in the comments suggesting Akalaka. Moving on. Has here suggesting egg as a name. Moving on. Enigma is back with 3 suggestions. Okay, so Enigma was suggesting, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this, and I'm probably not going to add this because I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but Kerti, I think. Kerti? Kerti? Which means famous person. Kana? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, prosperity. I don't mind Kana. I can spell that out in Japanese too, so I really like that. Yeah, K. Yeah, that's also a typical Japanese name. I don't know how common it is, but I think it's common amongst boys. But Jelly has a friend named K as well, which happens to be a lady. And it's not a bad name, but it really does depend on how it's spelled. And General Motors in the comment below saying, good job, you followed assignment. Probably the first interaction that I've seen in the comment section ever since I started this series, which I do appreciate. Thank you very much for doing so, and I encourage everybody to do it, but you don't have to if you have nothing to say, obviously. Do what you will. And I think that's all for the comments. Yeah, I don't think I have any more announcements to make other than maybe I'm planning on going back to YouTube streaming again for our Saturday streams every 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. If this ads problem is not resolved sometime soon, I'm probably going to just move back to YouTube. We've been doing this back and forth, and I understand that it's annoying. It's just each platform has its strong suits and like weak points. When it comes to YouTube, the latency sucks. So when Twitch has like 4 seconds delay when it comes to like, you know, the viewer to the streamer, the response time is like 4 seconds, but when it comes to YouTube, it's like 20 seconds sometimes. I think partnered streamers might get less than that, but I'm not partnered, so the best I can get is like low latency streams, not ultra low. Twitch offers ultra low, and I like that. But because of these ads, you know, like a lot of people who can't afford subscription, 3 minutes is taken away from them while they're watching the live streams, and like by the time they come back, they don't know what's going on. They either have to make the streamer repeat what they're saying, or the conversation just moved on to something else. It's so frustrating, and it also eats up other people's time when we have to like recap the whole thing or what we've been talking about in that 3 minutes, and so much happens in that 3 minutes. And if that extends to 8 minutes for everybody, then holy shit, what's the point being on that platform anymore? Like, have you guys ever had that moment when I don't know, you and your friends are vibing in your room, and then suddenly your parents, you know, open the door with a snack and comes in? I mean, snack's great, it's just we were vibing, and now that there's an adult figure in the room, suddenly everybody starts acting weirdly. Like, it makes the friends nervous, it makes you kind of nervous because, you know, like, mom, why are you embarrassing me? No, I never really had that situation because haha, friends, right? Who has them? But I just don't like the fact that our streams are constantly being interrupted by these forceful ads. I don't want to complain about it anymore than I already have. You get my point. Ads bad, unless it's like, you know, non-invasive. So I do plan on going back to YouTube. So if any of you have the will to follow, please follow. Please follow us to YouTube streams. Let me know how you feel on the police discussion. Other than that, thank you very much for watching thus far. If you have any questions, discussions, or suggestions, or a topic that you'd like me to cover, you're welcome to raise it in the comments, and I will likely cover it in the video if I have anything to say about it. Please like the video and support the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. We're a growing channel here. I upload 3 days a week, and I'm trying to keep it constant. I'm doing my best with the schedule that I have. I don't want to sacrifice the time that I spend with my wife, but at the same time I want to stay active as much as I can so that I stay connected with the people in the community, plus more. I appreciate the new viewers coming in. Hopefully you'll start speaking up in the comments, and yeah, let me know a little bit about you. I'd like to know. That's why I'm doing this whole thing after all. My name is Mikey Nakada, half Japanese, half Filipino, living in Brisbane City, Australia, currently 29 years old. For information, not single, kinda gay. Laugh with me in the next video. Oh, don't die. Stay alive. Bonus footage, everyone. So I wasn't familiar with this person, so I checked their channel out, and it looks like they have an upload, or 2 or 3 or many. The latest upload was 1 month ago. and it seems like they do art. I don't know what I am looking at. Is there no sound? Yeah, there's no sound at all. But okay. Wait, am I muted? Hold on, what the fuck? Do every single one of them have no sound? Oh shit! Oh, oh my fucking god! That was so loud. The first video seems to be uploaded 4 years ago. I would like to check that out. So speed drawing, and this was created with Filmora. I like DaVinci Resolve so far. It's a free software, free editing software that I use often nowadays because, you know, I can't afford Adobe, I can't afford to buy, what was the other one? Sony Vegas? There's so many other softwares that doesn't do enough of what those main two editors can do. Except for, yeah, DaVinci Resolve. I really like it. It's my go-to for the editing software nowadays. So with the first video that this person uploaded, by the looks of it, this was drawing of an original character from a friend of theirs, and they have a deviant art. To be honest, I never really understood this platform, so I have nothing to say about it. All I know is that people upload their art here, and I guess people interact here. Yeah, I don't use this at all. Yummy. Right, this is getting close to the end. Wow, it looks really good. This person is really talented. I like it. Right, so it seems like there's been other speed drawing, I'm assuming. And this is where it gets to animations. Mikasa's abs. It's 2 seconds long. That's it. But it's an animation, alright? Practice animation. Oh, that's cute. That's pretty good. And this is a ball. Awesome, awesome. This is Pikachu. Another speed drawing and Sinamiku. So this is the latest upload. Sometimes I wish that I can draw, but at the same time I remind myself of how much time it takes, how much effort it takes, and the dedication that it takes to be able to reach this kind of talent is, as a quitter, it's not for me. I just don't have this ambition. So that's more the reason for why these artists should, you know, get what they deserve when it comes to the compensation for their work. This is a skill that not a lot of people are able to replicate, or probably the majority of the human population, I'm not sure. Oh, this person's really good at this, huh? Iron Nomine, huh? Oh shit, I forgot to like the other videos. It's all coming together. Oh god, this is why details are so important. It looks all pretty now. And it all started from a draft. There it is. I don't know if this is the end, but this is the end product, I guess. Yeah? 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 Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, this is Sinamiku fan art by Iron Nomine. If you're interested in this type of content, please check it out. I personally want to explore this side of YouTube, so I might just subscribe to this person and see where their journey will take me. Oh, I forgot to like the video again. Oopsie daisy. Well, that's all, folks.